Hi friends! I put together a quick tech gift guide for your friends and family with low vision, or for you if you're trying to treat yourself. There are a total of 20 suggestions on this list, but I need you to remember two things. One, everyone's vision is different, and so some of the things on this list may not work for some people. And then two, just like anybody else, you should buy people gifts based on their interests, not necessarily their vision. I have a ton of hobbies that I still do even though my vision makes them more difficult, and I still enjoy them just like anybody else. Now that that's clear, let's get on to the list. First off, a monitor. This is a good gift for anybody, but it's a particularly good gift if your vision is poor. You can take basically any screen device, your laptop, your phone, etc., and blow it up to the size of the monitor, making it bigger in general and giving you more screen real estate to use features like zoom. It's perfect for those long work sessions, and it's even better for watching your videos, your shows, while playing video games, etc. Next up, the iPad. I think the iPad is one of the most functional and accessible tablets you can buy now. You have access to many of the accessibility features that Apple has on their other devices, and it's incredibly versatile. It's good at simple tasks like just checking email and going on to the internet, and it's phenomenal at things like note-taking and digital art. Plus, it's a great entertainment device. I think most of the media I consume on my iPad. Netflix, Hulu, you name it. The only time I ever turn on the TV is when friends come over. Moving on to another Apple device, the Apple Watch is a great option too. You have access to large and easy to see watch faces, plus you have access to features like zoom, adjustable text size and boldness, and voiceover. Plus, there are a variety of case and watch band options to fit anybody's taste. Next up, an e-reader, like the Kindle or the Kobo reader. These devices are great for readers with low vision because they give you a fair amount of customization with how the text in the book is displayed. This includes being able to adjust things like text size and line spacing. Plus, because of the e-ink screens that they use, they look exactly like paper and won't strain your eyes as much as they would if you were reading on your phone or a tablet. Next, we have game consoles like the Switch, Xbox, or PlayStation. I personally love playing on my Switch even though it's not the most accessible. Plus, Nintendo first-party games tend to be less visually taxing than games on other consoles. As for Xbox and PlayStation, they have a wide variety of accessibility features on their consoles. Another suggestion I have is to get a smart speaker like the Amazon Echo line, the Google Home, or the Apple HomePod. This brings a smart assistant into your home to set timers, ask questions, turn on smart devices, etc. Plus, they're usually on sale during this time. Going off of that, another device that I found super useful was the Ring doorbell. The best feature of this device is that you can see what's going on at your door using your phone or tablet instead of having to look through that annoying peephole and guess. Plus, it has a mic and a speaker so you can hear what's going on at the door and talk to people at the door without having to go outside. This is a big one for safety. Next, we have a desk lamp, specifically one where you can control the color temperature and the brightness. Often with visual impairment, there are light conditions that are easier on your eyes and others that aren't so easy. This gives you a bit of customization to figure out what works for you. Plus, this one has a wireless charger. Moving on to number 9, we have magnification. Magnification is pretty important if you have low vision. This includes things like binoculars that help you to see things when you're out and about, like street signs and menus, or the large variety of magnifiers that are available in many shapes, sizes, and form factors for reading documents and looking at other things that have small print. A lot of these things might be provided to people if you live in the States, but it never hurts to have more. On to number 10, a magnetic screwdriver set. So when I do things involving screws, I tend to feel out the alignment more than I use my eyes. And so having the bit separate from the head makes it easier to do that. Extra points if the bit is magnetic and will stay attached to the screw. My next suggestion is a high magnification mirror for doing makeup. Makeup can be pretty difficult if your vision is poor. Having a high magnification mirror makes that detailed work easier. The next idea is an AirTag or a Tile or any other similar device that helps you locate lost items. It's really easy to lose things when your vision's not too good, and this makes it easier for us to find those things. Plus, a lot of those devices work in reverse and help you find your phone. In the number 13th spot, we have accessible cookware. Different colored cutting boards for contrast, talking scales, or those automatic slicers can be pretty helpful in the kitchen. Next, we have an adjustable laptop stand. This has been one of my favorite recent discoveries because you can bring your laptop closer to your face and keep good posture. My next suggestion is an audiobook subscription service like Audible. When your vision is poor, audiobooks can be a lifesaver. And while I don't particularly like them for nonfiction books because they're not good for gathering information, they're phenomenal for fiction books, and it makes reading just generally more enjoyable. At number 16, we have note-taking apps like GoodNotes or Notability. Note-taking apps have gotten so good, and for people that have low vision, they're actually a game changer. You can increase the size of the page and read and write comfortably without the drawbacks that come from having a larger page or book. For number 17, we have a music subscription service like Spotify and Apple Music. Everybody likes music, and the apps for Spotify and Apple Music are pretty accessible. Next up, if you have an iPad, Procreate is a great app for digital art. You can zoom in as much as you want to when you're drawing, and it has brushes in basically any medium imaginable. It's incredibly versatile. I use it as much for thumbnails as I do for drawing. The best part is that you only pay for it once and you keep it forever. For the 19th idea, we have streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, etc. Again, great gift for everybody, but especially good for those who are visually impaired. And that's because you can use these streaming services on devices other than your TV, allowing them to adjust things in ways that work for them. And for number 20, we have Fourscore. This app is great for anybody who plays an instrument. It lets you increase the size of the sheet music, and it even moves along with you. I find it pretty useful for playing piano now, and I would have loved this app back in high school. It would have saved me so much time. Well, that's all I have. Let me know if I missed any good ideas down below. And if you're interested in hearing more of my thoughts on the Kindle or the Apple Watch, click to the left or right. See you in the next video.